Hi, welcome back to Mr. Ant's World of Prints. And as you are aware by now, Welcome to America has been released. Hopefully you've all got a copy in whatever configuration you chose to order it in. So I thought I'd come on and just do a video about my first thoughts really about the whole package and about, what I'm thinking about it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. So yeah, let's get into it. So first thing, I think it really is a lovely package. The whole thing has been done really well. It's when you look at all the way that the writing's done on it, it's beautifully embossed with gold. It shimmers when you move it. The pictures are beautiful. The vinyl was a bit odd when we heard it was released. That one side was going to be just etched on and not enough music for an extra side, but yeah, when you actually look at it, it looks really beautiful what they've done on that. The presentation is really good. When you open it all out, the album and the Blu-ray, they're in little cardboard sleeves on one side, but they've also got their own sort of gold embossed writing again that when you move it just sort of catches the light. It's really nice. The extra bits they've thrown in are interesting and quite cool. It's all to do with the live performance, the live gig. So you've got backstage passes, you've got a replica of the concert ticket, you've got even like a folded up bit of paper with the set list for that night, which is a really nice touch, and in a beautiful kind of folded paper that's got this lovely Welcome to America on the front of it as well, which is really nice. It's something they've put a lot of thought into that. It looks really good. So kind of impressed with that. There's a poster there. Honestly, there's a beautiful booklet, which for once has got all the lyrics in, which is good. A few or four pages of writing about the backstory of the album. Some of it, which if you've been listening to the podcast about it, you probably know already. Mr. Hayes spoke a lot about it already. So Shelby J. But about the making of the album and how it came to be, on how it was not released and why, and what have you. They're interesting reading anyway. Some lovely pictures in there. So really overall really good. I think it's a great package, the deluxe edition. I know there are obviously other editions out there. The gold, sorry, here's gold. There's gold singles. It was a clear vinyl. I think there was an issue with, unfortunately. Where, if you know, Rocket Paul got shafted by Sony when they were promised so many copies, which is really naughty, not good at all. But thankfully everyone's rallied around and supported Rocket Paul, which is really good. But yeah, whatever configuration you bought this in, I hope you're enjoying it. The music itself, I've listened to the album about 3 times now. Really enjoying it. Still, the two that they released early on before it came out, Welcome to America and Born to Die, I just love both those tracks. Really good. Born to Die has been my favourite. Rin Tin Tin's really good as well, stand out. Really interesting to hear the different versions of Thousand Light Years Away, and When She Comes, which is Prince being a bit more like the old Prince, and not the way he was in the last sort of 20 years. So that's really interesting when you listen to the two different versions of that. My only concern with the music, not concern, but it's just I listen to most of my music on my earbuds, travelling to and from work, etc. And it seems to be lacking on the headphones. It's not as enveloping or as loud, or there's not as quite. I keep trying to turn it up loud and it won't go any further. I want it to envelop me. I want to be in the music, especially tracks like Born to Die, where it's just so lush, but it doesn't seem to be there in a production. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of Sign of the Times in a way. Not as bad, but the fact that you just wanted to be, the original release. It was amazing music, but it's just not there. I've yet to play the vinyl. I've yet to play it through my kind of, indoor setup to see if it sounds better. But as I say, 95% of my music listening is on my earbuds, so that's why I always judge it by them. It's a little bit weak, but it's got nothing against actual music itself and the songs. But again, I'm still learning my way through them and getting to know them. But really good. Interesting with the Blu-ray. Now this is interesting. Now, obviously, something we've been talking about and asking about for a long, long time, especially myself, the Night Child. We want Prince's concerts out there. We want all these tours and shows that we know were filmed to be released, and we want them on a good quality as well, and not just DVDs. We want Blu-ray, 4K. We want them streamed. So to have one finally put on Blu-ray, big plus, big step forward, fantastic. So that's really great. And loaded out, I had a look. Some of the picture quality, really good, nice and clear. That's what we want. But there's still a few little bugbears, but you know, one being the audio. So you get, if you're familiar with home cinema and stuff and DVDs and Blu-rays, most discs normally come with an audio option. If the film has got it, or the concerts, you might get Dolby Digital, you might get stereo, DTS, or now it's, you know, whatever, Atmos, whatever it may be. But normally you can change it on the fly while you're watching it. You just press your audio button and select through. You can change, you know, and hear straight away the difference and select the one that's best for you. This one's got 3 settings. I think there's a PCM stereo, Atmos, and a 5.1. But when you want to change it, or at least on my Blu-ray player, it won't let me. You have to go back to the menu, reselect the sound, start the concert again, and then play it again, which makes it really difficult to tell instantly the difference in the sound and what you prefer. You know, it's a minor gripe, but it's annoying because, you know, you want to be able to just quickly flip through, go, oh yeah, I prefer that, while you're watching it. You know, it doesn't detract from the enjoyment of the concert, but it's just one of those things that, come on, it's still annoying. There's nothing's ever perfect, is it? I'm afraid. Also, there's issues as well with the picture that I've noticed. You get sort of lines through it, which is interesting. When you're watching from a distance, you don't notice it, but as soon as you get up close, certain parts of the concert, I don't know if it's to do with the encoding of the Blu-ray. I'm not sure. I've only ever seen this effect once before, and that was on a dodgy pirate DVD that I had once years ago, so I really don't know. But you notice it really, if you pause it, when it's doing it and you pause it, you see all these lines appear, which you know, which is really weird, which shouldn't do. But as I say, I noticed it really badly because I was sitting right and close to the TV, and it was a part of the concert where he's doing play that funky music. I thought, oh god, that's terrible. What's going on? I'd seen the clip on Twitter, so I looked at that, and then I did notice it on there as well on a smaller screen. So I thought, well, it's not my disc, it's not my Blu-ray player. But then when I watched the concert all the way through last night, and I sat back on the sofa, I didn't notice it from a distance, so that was interesting. But it's still weird, and I've not seen it ever before in any of my other Blu-rays. You know, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Would it detract from the experience? Probably not. You probably wouldn't notice it if you're sitting from a distance, as I say, but if you're up close and personal, a couple of feet away from your TV, and if you've got a big TV, you're going to see it straight away. As soon as there's a movement of some kind, these lines appear. Odd. Also, I thought the concert itself, it was an odd choice. When you look at the concert history, that show was quite a struggle to sell out. They announced it 2 days before. They didn't sell out all the tickets, and hours before the concert started, they started offering tickets for $10, and even parts of it, areas in there were they kept shut off and moved people further forwards. So it's a strange one to kind of put out there, and it also there's a few odd things about it, because there's no piano section, which is quite strange. Normally Prince always does a medley on the piano, or he did his sample section in the later years. Not everybody enjoys that, but I was waiting for him to do a piano bit and get on the piano. It's sitting there, and it never happens. There's no horns. None of the horn players are there, which you get used to. It's not a be all and end all. And there's a lot of cover versions as well. You're going to put something on Blu-ray, you're going to put a show out there, you want to attract new audiences, you want the best of Prince, all his hits, to really sort of showcase. And there are enough of them on there, but I just thought it was an interesting choice. I know every night is different, every set list is different, but I'm sure this isn't the only show that would have been recorded from that tour. I've seen clips, I've seen Alicia Keys on stage, and really exciting stuff, and it just seems I don't know, maybe a little bit more chilled out and subdued than other shows. Even the start, Joy and Repetition. I mean, a brilliant track. But what an interesting start to a concert. It's so laid back. I mean, really enjoyed it. I mean, a lot of great performances on there. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that there are probably better shows maybe from that tour that could have been released than that one. So unless that really is the only one that was filmed professionally, and that's why. Interesting. It's very interesting. But I mean, overall, it's fantastic to see Prince on Blu-ray. It's fantastic to see a better picture quality, even though you get this issue with the lines. But as I say, if you're sitting further back, it doesn't seem to be a problem. It looks brighter, it looks clearer than what we're used to. And obviously, it's great to see tours that we never got to see, or similar to the 21 Nights in London, obviously with the symbol stage and the that kind of format. But obviously on those shows it was purely the hits. He didn't hardly do any covers. This is way more almost like no format, doing what he feels like. But yeah, fantastic. But overall, I mean, it's a brilliant release. It's great to hear the album. It's great to have it now. Another lovely box set, done really really well. I'll probably score it, I don't know, 8.5 out of 10, I think. Go 9. Get those Blu-ray issues sorted and you get a 9 from me. But I think overall, yeah, really, really good. I hope you've all got it in whatever format you chose. I hope you're all enjoying it. Let me know what you think of the music, the DVD, the Blu-ray, sorry, the DVD. That's what we're used to. Normally it's a DVD and I throw it over my shoulder, but not this time. It is a Blu-ray. But no, I hope you're all enjoying it. Put in the comments what you think about the music, the concert, the package, what versions you've got. I'd love to know how you're all enjoying it and how you're digesting Welcome to America. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you all soon.